Well, hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. We got a nice sunshiny day here on Torkelson Farms, and I want to take you with me a day in the life at Torkelson Farms. So we're gonna see if we can plant some corn today, plant some sugar beets, and hopefully have a good day. All right, come along with me. Say hi, Peps. Hi, Peps. Oh, this is a good puppy. You a good puppy? Oh yeah. We're gonna do some farming today. So our first task of the day is I need to check over the 24-row planter, and we gotta see if we have enough fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, to finish the field. So we're gonna do that, make sure we have enough seed, check the tractor over, and get rolling planting corn right across from our road. There's our girl. Good morning. Looking pretty good. Let's see how much seed we have left. Yeah, we still got a little bit. We'll throw a couple of bags on the front of the tractor, make sure we can finish up. Don't have too much left here. Let's check our liquid. All right, we are sitting a little over 25 gallons. Yeah, we're gonna need to fill. So a lot of people just get in their cars and drive. We always have to check the oil in the tractors. Make sure it's good to go. We don't want an engine blowing up, because that'd be bad. Oil levels are good. Let's start this puppy up. Alrighty. I love this tractor. So I've got to go back across the road. I'm just across the road from our home farm right now, and fill up with liquid fertilizer for the corn. So we got to fold this thing up, drive over there. Here come the wings, do-do-do-do. Here come the planter wings, and I see it's all right. Boom. Okay, we've got a new development here. So I was having trouble with the tractor. It was not shifting properly, and Sal's told me to, hey, there's a cover to remove, and it's right where the battery is here. And I open that sucker up and I see this fur. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And there is some sort of animal currently in the tractor right now. And oh man, I'm not sure how to get this sucker out. We'll see what happens here. I gotta try to figure out how to lift the cover up and let it crawl out. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna start the tractor. We'll see if it comes up.
You know, this could be interesting.
So I think we found our culprit. I'm not sure if it's a squirrel or a woodchuck, or it's some furry animal. Looks like it's in behind this cab filter. So we're gonna get a light so we can see in there, and then I'm gonna remove the cab filter to see if we can get this guy out.
Hey buddy, what's up, bro? It twitched a little bit, but it didn't move.
Okay, that doesn't really help.
Boo.
All right, we're gonna see if we can poke this animal out of there. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. We moved him. It looks to be a squirrel. He's moving. He's moving. Let's go this side. Oh, there he is. Yep, it's a squirrel. Hello. All right, let me get the camera. You can see him. All right, I don't know if you can just barely see him. Oh, there he is. See him? See his eyes? Let's get the camera to focus. There's his eye. Yep, we can move. He moved. Yep, that is definitely a squirrel.
He's a fat squirrel.
All right, so we confirmed that it's a squirrel. As you can see, hopefully see on the video. So the squirrel is underneath the cab somewhere. Right now, I'm going to go back to working on the tractor. So now that we know that it's a squirrel and not something bigger or more dangerous. So I'm going to go back. There's something I need to check. We're having trouble with the transmission right now. So I'm going to check that and we'll go from there. All right, we got the squirrel out. I started up the engine and that was enough to scare him away. I saw him through the woods. I wasn't able to film him, but he's out, he's okay. And we got to move on to our next problem, which is fixing the tractor. Okay, squirrel update on what the squirrel did to the tractor. Let's dive in here. Okay, so there is a module. There's a shift module up behind here, like above the transmission. And that squirrel got into our wire here and broke it off. So what I have to do is we're gonna have to strip back some of this wire coating here. And then we got to try to splice this wire back on. So we're able to put a splice on this thing, on these two wires. I was able to peel back this guard here, wire guard, and put the splice on, and we're gonna give it a shot. All right, moment of truth. We're trying it out here. Before, I wasn't able to drive because it would kick that code. We're moving. This is a good slide. Shifting through the gears. There was a few gears that would go and a few gears that wouldn't. Hey, no more code. We're driving. I think we got it fixed. Woo! Let's put some panels back on and let's go plant. Thanks for the liquid pops. Fold, baby, fold. Fold, baby, fold. Think we should be able to get some good planting today?
I hope so.
Me too.
It's nice out today. Now that you got the squirrel thing set.
Now that the squirrel's out of the way, I'll tell you what. Here we go. Get the planter locked in place now that we're ready to plant. Come on, use those bronze muscles. All right. We are back in business, baby. Let's go. Man, one day you're planting, the next day you're fixing the tractor because of a darn squirrel. I tell you what, farming, you never know what you're gonna be doing each day. It's a variety. But boy, do I like planting. I'll show you some shots. It's pretty cool. Monitor is telling me that one of our rows is not planting, so let's check, see if we ran out of seed. Look at that, we ran out of seed. All right, we gotta get some more seed. So Dad parked Ranger with some seed, so I'm gonna go get me, some more seed. How many times can I say seed? Let's go fill up the planter. Fast fill, if I do say so myself. All right, back to work. Lunchtime. Thanks, Mom. All right, we just finished up our field. So that is 70 acres in the books. Now we're gonna go over and switch over to sugar beets and move up to our next field. Yo, look who I got with me. I got Brock, man. Woo! What are we doing today, Brock?
We're doing the fields.
Yeah, we're planting.
Yeah? We gotta put the planter seeds in.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
Look at that. Just look at that thing. It has folds too.
What else does it do?
I forgot. Now we just pull it in. See you around. Bye-bye.
Over and out.
Hey everybody, we're back in this live video on YouTube. You see that over there? That's Brent and Eli.
That's right.
Woo!
That's right.
Woo! I hope you have a good day. Bye.
Hit it up, Brock. Do the feet trick. Woo! All right, we got the planter filled with sugar beet seed. Eli's putting in, it's called talc. What does talc do?
Helps the seed flow through the planter better.
Yep.
I guess.
Just helps it when it goes down the seed tube.
Yes.
It's basically like baby powder. So we're baby powdering up the beet seed right now. We are set and ready to go. Here's size comparison. Corn and sugar beet. Hey, Peps. Hey, Peps. So we got the planter switched over from corn to sugar beets. And now I'm just fueling up the tractor. And then we're gonna head up to our field up north. It's about, north of us about 15 miles, so it's gonna be a little bit of a hike. So we gotta go up there, and then we're gonna try to plant some sugar beets. Woohoo! Let's get the show on the road. Turn my flashers on. And I've got a strobe light here I'm gonna plug in. That way people can see us. We a big wide load. Bye-bye, Torkelson Farms. We'll catch you on the flip side. Alright, let's get this thing in, get into gear. Yahoo! Woo-wee! How fast are you going, you might say? Man, we are going at whopping 13.6 miles an hour. We just cruising, baby. We just cruising. Got some of the neighbors here burning some of their corn stalks. That way there's less residue when they come time to work it. And that brings up another great point about farmer slang, right? So if you ever hear a farmer talking about trash, they're not meaning like, go take out the trash, son. But they're meaning that in the field, there's too much leftover residue from last year's crop. So the corn stalks that our neighbors burnt, the reason they were doing that is trying to get rid of that leftover corn stalk residue. Because what happens is when we go to work it, it gets all plugged up in our equipment, and then it just doesn't go well. So if you can get rid of that, some of that residue, makes your life so much easier. So he's getting rid of the trash. So if you hear a farmer talk about that, that's what he means. Farmer slang for you, 101. So another helpful tidbit to understand the farmer's perspective is if you're ever meeting a farm machinery on the road, say you're meeting a tractor, a combine, or any tillage equipment, you know, just give them the courtesy of moving as far over off the road as you can, because we've got big old machinery, and it can be hard for us to move over to the side of the road. So all the room you can give us, man, it's much appreciated. So if you could show the farmer those courtesies, man, we sure appreciate you.
But you've told me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 times you love me, oh. It may not be verbal, it may not be out loud, but somehow you show me, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 times you love me, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 times you love me, oh.
What is this movie magic? These tires are not moving, but we're moving. We're levitating right now, bro. Those tires are moving. What the heck? What is going on right now? Those tires are moving. Those tires are moving. But those tires aren't moving. And those tires aren't moving. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Wait, they're still going really slow. And now they're going backwards? make any sense. Nah, it just has to do with the frame rate. That's crazy, bro. We made it. Here's our next field. All right, let's get this thing unfolded. You're getting close.
What's that?
I need to go down a little more. We're between 4 and 5.
Well, then can you slow the rest down by the tractor?
It kind of depends, so I'll try it. Okay, so that's 3. Okay, 3 is good. 3 is good.
There you go. That's pretty close.
There, we're good.
Okay, you can probably fine tune them with the tractor then.
Yeah.
Okay. Change your monitor?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next.
Okay. I think you're ready.
Okay.
Find the heading and...
Yeah, I gotta get that in too.
Good. Excellent.
You wanna help me line up on that
Yeah,
rope?
I'll point.
Okay. Alright, so I changed my crop to sugar beets. Alright, so that's active now. So that changes a few of our settings here. Then I also need to change my field. As soon as there we go. Make active. Alright, now I gotta go over to my auto steer and change my field and heading. There it is. There's Grandpa. Just unhooked the digger. And he's on his way home. Alright, we are going on our sugar beets. Woo! Making our first pass. And right next to us, we're burning some corn stalks. Just a little bit. And there's Pops and Eli. Hello! Hello! Alright, so I want to tell you about something that I'm working on with this headland, planting sugar beets. So I'm currently auto steering, meaning the computer is driving for me. And usually when I use auto steer, it's just perfectly straight, right? So we set a heading and it just follows that heading via GPS. But right now what I did is along this grass here, it's really crooked, so we don't have a heading for it, so I just had to drive it. So the first pass I drove and I recorded what I drove. So now the auto steer in my second pass is following what I drove. So that way, our gap row, which is the distance between our last pass and this pass, is perfectly on. So a pretty cool piece of technology for farming. So I love incorporating the technology into farming. So here what I'm doing is I planted, you can see my planter tracks right there. I've already planted there, so I've shut off half of the planter and I'm only planting where I haven't planted here. And this is so I can patch in to fill in this little bit of gap where it didn't quite come out right. You can see my monitor showing me that I have 12 row failures. Well, that's right, because I've shut those 12 rows off. And over here, we've got a fire going. Man, who knew farming could be so exciting? We're gonna get out and check seed. Make sure we got seed here. We take any seed checker here, and we just dig in the dirt. It's a little sticky here, a little wet. Oh, there we go. There's a beet seed. Little tiny beet seed. It's about our desired inch, a little over an inch in the ground. Sugar beets are just have to be nice and shallow. We're gonna move over a row. Or corn, you want a little bit deeper. There we go, another seed. Hello, Mr. Beet Seed. See it there? Yep, there it is. All right, and I checked other rows, so we're looking good. Fire is still burning. Tractor's still running. All right, let's get back planting. Supper time. So, I just got a special delivery. Special delivery, chicken Alfredo from Mom. Let's go. Yes! This is always what you need as a farmer to push till the end. Because it's currently 7:47. I've been out here since about 9:30. My dad's been out here since a lot earlier than that. So, getting some hot food, especially from Mom. Push till the end. Man, now that is a treat. Realizing now that I haven't given you an official tour of my office. So let's dive in. All right, well, obviously, this is the captain's chair. This is my chair where I sit all day, drop this beauty. And then we've got our lovely view horizon. All right, now I want to turn your attention to, this is the auto steer screen. So this is what drives this puppy. I'm not using my hands. All right, so currently, if I go to this menu here, we have about 14, 15 satellites that are tracking our GPS position and keeping us going as straight as an arrow. Man, this is nice. It makes it for when you're planting all day, you can get really a lot of stuff done and your productivity stays the same all day. It's pretty cool. All right, moving over here. We have this is the 2020 planter monitor. So what it tells us is, first of all, we have 63.3 thousand seeds planting per acre. And that's our goal, that's what we're shooting for, that's why it's in green. You can see we got a low of 62.7 and a high of 63.7. So fairly accurate, really consistent across the planter. So we're planting 63,000 seeds per acre. Currently we are at 41.7 acres on this sugar beet field, and for those of you who don't know what an acre is, picture like the size of a football field, right? We move over here. This is our singulation and spacing. So these two kind of work together. So they tell me how good it's doing at singulating the seed. So we need a little bit of a gap between each seed in order to allow that seed to grow and have enough space to grow mature the way it should. So it is precisely planting each seed. It's probably about 2-3 inches apart, a little bit more than that, around there. So that way it has the space to grow, like I said. So it's amazing how accurate it gets, and you can see we're at 99.9% on our good spacing and singulation. There we go, 100%. Man, look at that. And then the biggest other one here, we have vacuum. It's currently in the yellow, but it's actually where it should be. So we're running about 3 to 4 inches of vacuum. Now what the vacuum does is each plant unit has a disc in it. You can picture it's almost like the size of a food dish, and it's spinning. And there's a vacuum suction that picks up the seed, puts it in a little small hole, and then that's how it singulates the seed. So we need the vacuum in order to suck the seed up. And since the beet seeds are really small, we only need 3 to 4 inches of vacuum. All right, and then we got the tractor controls here. We got these are hydraulic controls, excuse me. So one is to lift the planter up, and 2 is our markers. There she goes. But since we got the auto steer, I don't need them. And then 3 and 4 are our vacuum for each side of the planter. So that is a little tour of my office. It's pretty exciting. I get to be outside, enjoy God's creation all day, and get to work the soil, just like Adam did. Hey! So I love it. Super fun. Love working with my dad, and super blessed to be out here. Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low. Alrighty, well, I'm back in the shop on the farm. Dad switched with me in the planter, so he's gonna run a little bit longer, and I'm gonna get some shut-eye. It's been a long day. Started at 9:30. It's about 9:30 now, so full 12-hour day. I mean, Dad's the real MVP. He's got going a lot earlier than I did, and he's still going. So, whew, man, that guy can work hard. So, thank you so much for tuning in to Torkelson Farms, a day in the life with me, Titus. Man, I had a lot of fun making this video. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and let us know what you thought. This is the first time we've ever done something like this, so let us know if you'd love to see another video. I'd love your feedback. Hope you have a great day. Peace out.